Hello world, Claire here, ThatWeirdFish, here today to make a Who Am I video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I primarily do ball jointed dolls and crafting videos. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome as well. It's great to have you back. Now, since we're all stuck in quarantine, it's kind of hard to meet new people. So I thought, why not do an introduction to who I am as a person? Who's this weird fish? Why is she doing YouTube? All that and more will be answered in this video. If you'd like to participate as well, leave a short bio of yourself down in the comments. I would love to learn more about who my viewers/subscribers are. Right, let's get on with the basics. Who am I? My name is Claire, as I mentioned before. At the time of this recording, I'm 26 years of age. I am a cis female. Basically, what that means is I was born female and I identify as female. I live in the Bay Area section of California in the United States of America. And my zodiac sign is Aquarius. My Chinese zodiac sign is either a dog or a rooster. I believe I'm more of a dog in spirit, even if that does not line up technically with the rooster, with my birth year being in 1994. So if you're an expert on this subject, let me know. Am I a rooster or am I a dog? I personally believe I'm a dog, but whatever. Okay, let's get on to likes and dislikes. Surprisingly, it was hard to come up with a list of dislikes because I'm a positive person, but I found a few. Likes, I have a lot. I love tea. I love art and graphic design. I love fantasy and sci-fi, as you can tell because I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Fantasy and sci-fi. I love nature. Surprisingly, I love a little bit of horror. Now, the horror I like is specific. I like more Twilight Zone, SCP, brand of horror, a little bit of Lovecraftian here and there. But basically, I prefer the horror that sort of messes with your brain and makes you start to question things and think a little bit outside the box. That's the kind of horror I like. I guess you can call it psychological horror, which leads into my dislikes. I dislike gore very much. It is not pleasant to see, not pleasant to think about. If I want to get spooked, I prefer to have my brain be messed with, not my gag reflex messed with. There are two types of gore that I categorize. I could be wrong, but there's live gore and dead gore. Live gore is where you see the visceral action of like a limb being torn off or someone getting stabbed in the face or whatever. Dead gore is a pile of organs in the corner or blood on the walls or something like that. And dead gore I can handle to a degree. Live gore I just, no, don't want to deal with that. The second dislike is I dislike people who are judgmental for no reason, who are just throwing hate into the world and just complaining and hating on things. It's like, dude, you only have one life. Why are you wasting your life on this? I feel sorry for those people, and also I don't have a lot of tolerance for them. I do have some tolerance, but it's mostly like, you're wasting your life. Why are you even doing this? Another dislike that is sort of a quirk of mine is I dislike yellow mustard. I like Dijon mustard and brown mustard, but I don't like yellow mustard for some reason. Another dislike of mine is days where it's over 90 degrees. This might be of my California roots and my Mediterranean-esque living temperatures, but when it gets overly hot, I am not a happy camper. My mood gets sour, I feel lethargic, and it's just like, will it stop? Please, someone turn on the air conditioning. That's my dislikes. And on to hobbies. I have a lot of hobbies to keep me busy. That doesn't mean that I'm great at all of them, but it's still nice to have a bunch of hobbies that I can turn to whenever I get bored, and particularly in this current state of the world where most of us are under quarantine because of the COVID-19 virus. It's a good thing to turn back to. My hobbies include fish keeping, ball jointed dolls, obviously, if you've seen any of my other videos, knitting and crochet. I also enjoy playing video games and reading, and also, obviously, is making videos. I have quite a few videos on my channel right now. I don't know the exact number, but I have quite a lot. There would probably be more by the time you're viewing this, if you're viewing this in the future. If you are in the future, hello, let me know if we figured out time travel or flying cars or anything super cool. I would love to hear about that. And yeah, that's a bunch of my hobbies. I also enjoy bike riding and going out for walks and hikes. And being happy? Is that a hobby? Being happy, being quirky? I don't know. You only have one life, live it to the fullest. And now on to the some fun part. Some quirk/trivia of me. Quirks. Whenever I make tea, I don't have it on this mug right now because the tea was getting a bit bitter. But whenever I have tea, I like to take the tag and wrap it around the handle of my teacup. I've found that this keeps the tea bag in place. And also is just something I did one day and it just stuck. So that's a quirk of mine. Also the use of y'all. I'm not Southern, obviously, but I just like using it. It reminds me of my mom, and it's just fun to say, y'all. And another quirk of mine is I talk to animals and plants and sometimes inanimate objects. Inanimate objects mostly when I'm frustrated with it, like when my computer malfunctions or I'm waiting for tea and the Keurig is taking a long time or the tea kettle is taking a long time, I'll talk to it. If I'm setting something like a doll in a certain position and want to stay there, I'll say stay. As if it was a dog or something. I talk to my plants because I've heard that talking to your plants is actually good for them. There's been some scientific studies, I don't know them exactly, that said that talking positively to your plants can help improve how they grow and stuff like that. And also animals. Who doesn't like to talk to animals? They can't talk back, but it's fun to think if they do. And I've also noticed that when I talk to them in a positive way, it helps lift my spirits. And I think it lifts their spirits as well, even though they're just fish. I primarily keep fish, so it's kind of weird seeing a person leaning into an aquarium and chatting with them. It's like, are you excited? It's feeding time! Or how you doing, guys? It's silly. I'm a weird person, hence the name ThatWeirdFish. And yeah, that's about all of me. Any other trivia I can dig up with? Oh yes, I think I mentioned this in another video, but I first came to like tea because I was inspired by Captain Picard on the Star Trek Enterprise, USS Enterprise, and how he would always order tea Earl Grey hot. And I was such a fangirl at the time when I was younger that I really wanted to imitate him. So I tried out Earl Grey tea for the first time and found out that I like tea. And in the years prior to that, I thought it was just dirty water. But now I realize tea is a wonderful herbal drink and I enjoy it. Another dislike. I dislike the taste of coffee. I appreciate the smell of coffee, but I don't like the taste of it. To me, it's just too bitter. Which is kind of ironic because tea can get very bitter. But there's just The difference between bitters and coffee and tea to me is the level of acidity. Coffee to me, it has a very acidic bitterness, while tea is rather sort of mellow bitter, if that makes any sense. It's probably just my taste buds, but if you're like that, tell me why. Are you team coffee or team tea? Team tea. Question of the day, team coffee, team tea. Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear about that. Any other trivia? I rode horses when I was younger, in like middle school and a little bit of high school. I took some riding lessons at a local ranch. My favorite fruit is sun-ripened wild blackberries. Those are just so good. And I say wild, you could also substitute that for organic, but just the fact of coming across this little treasure in a bush when you're out and about and it's nice and warm from the sun and they just taste like fresh jam. It's just, oh, it's the best. Best thing. Next to that is orange juice. I really love oranges. And any other trivia? Yeah, I wear glasses occasionally. Mostly for reading and driving. Because my vision isn't that. It's okay. Like, I can see fine and stuff. It's just when it comes to reading small font that I need the glasses for. Any other trivia? Oh yeah, my mom, when she was growing up, lived in Cape Canaveral, where the rockets were shot up before the government moved everyone out of the way so they can actually build the NASA rockets. And I'm starting to run out of time, so I think I'll end it here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day and keep on swimming. Bye.